a new angle. And I am dying because my air conditioning is not working again. But fun. So today is the official first day of the Scallywagathon, and I'm very excited about it. Last week was my first week back at school. I'm a teacher, and it's always crazy the first week, so I did not read or write anything last week. So this week I am determined to make up for that. I am in the middle of a lot of books. Stop trying to eat my camera, thank you. I am in the middle of a lot of books, and none of them are on my Scallywagathon TBR, so who knows what's going to happen this month. But I'm currently in the middle of Hanger Volume 1. This is a action adventure fantasy manga. I'm actually not sure. It's set in a futuristic Neo-Tokyo. It's really good so far. I'm not quite halfway. But this one I should be able to finish pretty quickly. I am also still reading Conventionally Yours. I'm literally barely into it, so I don't have any thoughts yet. And I am almost finished with Seven Deadly Shadows. I am right here on page 244. So I have just over 100 pages. I have like 110 pages left of this, but I'm listening to this one I am listening to this one via audiobook. How else would you listen to it? I don't know. But I'm really enjoying this one. So these are the three that These are the three that I'm currently in the middle of. This is the first book I'm supposed to be reading for the Scallywagathon. So I think I'm going to continue listening to this one. I might put this one aside because literally have barely started it. And then I might go ahead and finish this one. So I guess we'll find out what happens. Good morning. It is the second day of Scallywagathon, and I'm still really far behind on my reading, but I'm getting ready for work, and I thought I would just kind of give you an update as I do my hair. So last night I did read about 150 pages 150 pages of The Savior's Champion. So I'm enjoying it so far. Something I did remember last night is that I had actually saved The Savior's Champion, or like changed it to be used for a different challenge. So I was actually going to use it for the last challenge, which is to read a book with a black cover. And the book I was going to read for 2 eyes in the title was Obsidio. So I either have to do the challenges out of order, which I feel is like cheating, but you know, whatever. Or I have to find a different book for the book with a black cover, which I can totally do because I've got tons of books with black covers. When I was figuring out what my TBR would be, I like made a list of all the books that would work for each challenge, and I had a lot of books that would work for that, so that's not a big deal. But I am kind of sad about not reading Obsidio, to be honest. So we'll just have to see what I end up doing. Good morning. It is now day 3 of the Scallywagathon. Also, it's week 2 of Tome Topple, and I completely forgot because I didn't do it last week because I was working. Anyway, that doesn't matter. Last night, I finished The Savior's Champion by Jenna Maressi, and I really enjoyed it. I am really glad that I picked it up. So, this is about... I'm not going to be able to explain it. Okay. So, this is set in a world where there's one person with magic, and she is known as the Savior. And then when she turns 21, she becomes of age, and there is a thing called the Sovereigns Tournament where 20 champions are chosen to battle it out to see who gets to marry her. So it was really good. It definitely does not shy away from the violence and the murder and all of that fun stuff, but I really enjoyed it. I really do. There is a really good slow build romance. Not too slow because it happens in like 2 weeks, I think. I'm not entirely sure of the timeline. But yeah, so I really like that. I did guess the plot twist, but I'm not mad about it because I love the plot twist. So I gave this like 4 stars. I really enjoyed it. My goodness. Okay. Hold on, I have to call my boss. It's a terrifying thing. Hi, how are you? No problem. Bye. All right. That was exciting. Just found out that I am going to be alone this morning at the school. Doing great. My next book that I'm going to read today is Heartstopper Volume 1, and I'm so excited about it. I have a good feeling I can finish this in one day, which is very good because it's already day 3, and I have 3 books left to read, so I'm going to read this one, and I'm very excited about it. I did want to show you, I got some book mail yesterday that I'm very excited about, and it's right over here. I've already opened it, so I was too impatient not to open it. But the first book I got is A Little Life by Hanya Yanagihara. I think that's how you say it. But I got this because Kat from Paperback Dreams had a reading vlog on this where she just sobbed, like hard. Yeah, it was, and that's just what I want. And then the next thing I got is actually a whole series. I got the Broken Earth trilogy by N.K. Jemisin. This has been going on. This is his, and I cannot speak because I am exhausted. It has been going crazy all over BookTube, and so I picked it up. Hey guys, so it is after work, and it is now like 6 o'clock in the evening. I just finished creating a review game for one of my classes at school, so that's done. I think this is the earliest that I have finished all of my work for the day in like a week and a half. Of course, that was the only thing he heard. Oh, let me go. There we go, that's better. So I just finished Heartstopper, and it was so cute. Oh, I loved it so much. And listen, you're just gonna end it like that? You're just gonna leave me on a cliffhanger like that? That's not fair. That's not very nice at all. So far, I have read The Savior's Champion, which counted for I Captain, which is a title that has 2 I's in it. And then from there, I went to Body Songs, which is a book that has romance. So from there, I have 2 options, which is either Washed Ashore, to read a book published 3 or more years ago, or Lost at Sea, a book you had forgotten that you owned. So I originally, for this, planned to read The Invention of Hugo Cabret by Brian Selznick, but I'm not really feeling that. I kind of want to read this, but I'm not going to. So a book published 3 or more years ago, or a book I had forgotten that I owned. Okay, ignore my zebra shorts. It's fine. All right, 3 or more years ago. Holy sheesh, cat? So this is Made You Up by Francesca Zappia. This one was published in 2015, so that one would work. I'm just gonna like make a little stack of what I could read. I found 2 more options. So I've got Disclaimer by Renee Knight, which is a thriller, or Duel of Fire by Jordan Rivet. This is a self-published fantasy. So these are my 2 other options. The ones I showed you, I think I'm going to choose between these 2. 1, because they're short, and 2, because I don't really feel like reading the other ones. So I think I'm going to read the first chapter of both of these and see which one interests me most. So, my hair looks fantastic. So far, this chapter, this first chapter was 8 pages. This is about an 18-year-old girl who needs a patron in order to duel professionally, I guess. The first chapter didn't really interest me very much. Like, I kind of want to read this one because I've had it on my shelf for so long, and it's self-published, and I want to read more self-published works, but this one just did not really interest me, so I don't think I'm going to pick this one up. But this one, this is what I think it's about. It's about a woman who is reading a book, but then the book starts to reflect her life, and so, like, the book is about her. I don't know. But the first chapter was only 3 pages, and I'm hooked. Hello, sorry about the weird lighting situation in my kitchen, but I am getting ready to have dinner, and then I'll probably go to bed right after that because today I had my first class. So I teach all day, and then I have class because I'm getting my master's, and it is after 8 o'clock. I am exhausted. I haven't had dinner yet, so I'm gonna eat dinner, and then I'm probably just gonna go chill in bed until I fall asleep. I started reading Disclaimer last night, and I'm not very far. I'm only on page 37. So I don't know, but it is only day 4. So I still have 3 days left, I think. I started an audiobook. I actually started Sadie by Courtney Summers, and I'm almost done with it. I'm on page 255, and there are only 308 pages. So I have less than 100 pages of Sadie to read, or listen to. So I will definitely finish this tomorrow, even though this is not a part of, actually, hold on. Oh no, it came out in 2018. Why are all of my books 2018? I don't know. This is only 2 years ago. And I want to say, if you have not listened to this audiobook, you are missing out. It is a full cast, and there are even like episodes of like a TV show that happened in here, and they use real sound effects and everything, so it sounds like you have the TV on and you're just not looking at it, you know, like if you're laying on the couch and you just kind of have your eyes closed or you're focused on something else and the TV is just playing in the background. That's what it's like listening to this audiobook. It is amazing. I've heard it's amazing and I didn't realize how amazing, and now I do know. So this is what I came home to today. Fun. Okay, sorry about the weird light. I don't know what's going on, but if you saw the mess in my apartment right now, so many things. But it's fine because they are putting in a new AC unit. And I don't know if they're still in there or not working, but it's fine. So, I thought I would update you. Hold on. Last night, I was just not feeling this, and I wanted something different to read. So I actually found this super short, Mapping the Interior by Stephen Graham Jones. It is a horror, speculative fiction novella, and it was interesting. I don't know what I can say about it that wouldn't spoil the entire thing because it's literally 100 pages long. But I'm quite confused, honestly, and I don't know my thoughts. I did end up reading this last night. I don't know why. Just picked it up, read it. So that completes my third book for Scallywagathon, and this is actually published. Oh, let me find it. This was actually published in 2017. So this was published 3+ years ago. So that I'm actually going to use for that prompt. And then I'm going to use this one for read a book with a black cover. And I know the entire cover is not black, but it's got black on it, so we're counting it. She's not very happy about the people either, are you, Papa? This is her favorite spot, or one of them. Under the covers. Yeah. You like being under the covers? Yeah. I don't know if she gets cold or it just makes her feel safe, but I think it's precious. Good morning. No, I'm kidding. It's not morning. It is 4:49 on Saturday. And I think I've gotten the days wrong all week of this readathon, but I don't know. So I'm going to give you an update because there's only one day left of the Scallywagathon. Actually, I don't know if it is today or tomorrow. I'd have to check. But I'm going to say there's one day left of the readathon, and I'm going to give you an update. So last night, you saw the mess that I had to deal with, so that was great. They did not end up leaving until 8 o'clock, which is 5 hours later than they said they were going to leave. They blamed it on the rain. I can't say it's not because of the rain. I don't install air conditioning units for a living, but 5 hours? And how do you not know it's going to rain when it's literally said it's going to rain on Friday every day this week? So last night, because, I was literally hiding. I was hiding in my bedroom so my cats could calm down because they were completely frazzled by the time I got home of having got strangers in my apartment for who knows how long. So I had us shut in the bedroom because that's not awkward. So I had nothing else better to do than read, which, whatever. But I did get to page 127 in disclaimer. And I have to say, I think I'm officially going to DNF this book. I'm not enjoying it. I'm pretty bored. Like, I feel like every chapter is the same thing. And I don't have any interest in completing it. There's a lot of times where even if I'm bored or I'm not really enjoying it, I'm interested enough in how it ends that I will at least kind of skim through the parts that are boring. But I have zero desire, and I see no point in forcing myself to read this when I don't want to. So I'm DNFing it, which means I have not completed the challenge for read a book with black on the cover. Honestly, with 1 day left, I don't know that I will complete the challenge. Maybe I will if I find... My cat's going crazy. Maybe I will if I find like a really short book. Who knows? For this challenge, I read The Savior's Champion by Jenna Moreci. As you can see, there are 2 eyes in the title. I've already talked about all these books as I read them, so I'm not really going to talk about them again. But I ended up giving this 4 stars. I really enjoyed it, and I will probably pick up the sequel. The second book, or the second challenge I completed was Body Songs, which is to complete a book that has romance in it. And for that, I read Heartstopper Volume 1. You know all my thoughts on this one as well. Absolutely loved it. Gave it 5 stars. Cannot believe it ended on a freaking cliffhanger though. So I'm a little salty about that. Just a little though. The third challenge I completed was Washed Ashore, which is to read a book that is 3 years or older. And for this, I read Mapping the Interior by Stephen Graham Jones. This is... I don't know what I was about to say. This was published... which I don't know why I can never find this. This was published in 2017, so 3 years ago. So it fits. So the last challenge I was going to complete was Black Sails, which is to read a book with a black cover. This one I was going to read Disclaimer. As you know, I DNF'd it, so I guess it technically doesn't count. But I actually decided to change because the other challenge you could read for is to read, or is called Gold Doubloons, which is to read a book you bought based on the cover. And I actually did finish reading on Thursday. I finished Sadie by Courtney Summers. This one I actually did buy based on the cover. Also, you know, it was everywhere, all over BookTube when it came out. But I really do love this cover. I love how mysterious it is and how simple. And you can't really tell, but it also has like a pearlesque sheen on it. And I love it. I think it's a beautiful cover. So I'm counting this. So that means I completed all 4 challenges. And I read these 4 books this week. You can't really see that one. And this one I read 130-ish pages of. So I feel very accomplished. So yes, I say so a lot. I'm very sorry about that thing. But hopefully this vlog won't be like 5 minutes long. Who knows? Maybe I got lots of footage. We'll see. But I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you again next week with my Summerween reading. And I will see you again next week with my Summerween reading vlog. Bye!